that is more the exception than the rule here in this police department.
This is an isolated incident in Fort Worth, and we are taking it very seriously.
Tonight, Fort Worth leaders promising a full investigation of Wednesday's controversial arrest. The now viral video showing that officer speaking with the woman who actually called him, but then things escalate quickly. That officer is on restricted duty tonight while Internal Affairs investigates. The police chief says he doesn't think the situation was handled the right way, and other law enforcement veterans agree. Steve Pickett live for us with that angle, all new at 6. Steve?
We talked to a veteran chief of police, a former chief, about this. We asked one central question: is this proper police conduct?
Put his hands on him.
And you heard how her voice escalated right at that point.
Catherine Smit-Torrez wore the badge for 2 decades.
He so further escalated the situation.
The former police chief of Cockrell Hill and current private investigator watched the same video recording viewed by millions now. The recording documents the officer's demeanor and questioning of a mother who alleged a neighbor choked her son for littering.
Why don't you teach your son not to litter?
The very first thing that he does is asks a question that escalates hostility in a mother.
That hostility led to this. The mother and 2 daughters went to jail, protesters took to the streets, and the officer is now under investigation for his actions.
And all this officer has done is continue to proliferate the divide that we're already facing.
I was outraged by what I saw on the video.
This afternoon, Fort Worth elected leaders, including the mayor and police chief, called for calm and said a fair review will be completed. But there's something else the police chief says he didn't see in the video.
I can't call it racism. What I can say is that I noticed in the video that the officer was rude. And, you know, there's a difference between rude and racism.
Ms. Torres told me also she didn't see racism either, but she did see a pattern of disrespect, and that concerned her as a law enforcement official. The attorneys for the family in the middle of all of this say, no, they do see racism. They see it as a pattern against black citizens, and this time they say it was caught on camera. Reporting live, Steve Pickett, CBS 11 News.